Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's so great to be finally using the spray booth. It's been a bit of a long process, but we did get there in the end. Currently spraying, or just about to start spraying, the seat bases. So these have all been prep soled first, like wax and grease remover, and then an acid wash. It's just phosphoric acid. So you just basically put the phosphoric acid on. Some of it you dilute, some of the manufacturers it's already all ready to use straight out the bottle. So you just basically put that on, and within sort of 3 to 5 minutes, just wash it off with a damp cloth. Keep rinsing out your damp cloth because obviously there'll be traces of acid still in it. So you want to try and keep that as clean as you possibly can. And then immediately dry it off. And you should get this kind of almost, I kind of describe it almost as a rainbow effect. There's all sorts of different colours sort of going through it, but it does change the metal. Great prep for the metal as well. Well, I like it anyway, because it gets rid of any flash rust that might be on the steel. It certainly removes it. You can see it coming off. So yeah, great process for painting, but be aware you don't get long after you prep it. So you must get them painted within a few hours of doing that acid prep. So after you've acid prepped it, give it another wax and grease remover, which I haven't done yet. That's my next process, and then you're basically ready to shoot your paint. So these are just going to have there's the last few brackets there as well, and yeah, various bushes and bits and pieces, and the revised bracket here for the alternator. So I've got that all ready for spray as well. Yeah, so I'm just going to shoot this with an epoxy, wet on wet, and it's a wet on wet epoxy that I use, and then it's got a high zinc content, so it's a really good one. And then I go straight over I can go straight over the top with these, straight on with a top coat. So just leave it about an hour or so for the epoxy to flash off, dry back a bit, and then go straight on to 2 coats of top coat. Yeah, and it should be good to go. If you were doing the car body work, then obviously there's a bit more prep involved with that. You'd want to epoxy and then do all your prep work, like all your body filler and all the rest of it. And then I tend to epoxy straight over the top of that filler again to seal it. And then I put a high build over the top of that. Okay, and the other addition, which I put up yesterday morning, is this rack. So I've bolted that with brackets onto the ceiling. So I made little brackets, and then these can just I don't know if you can see that, they just pop out, they're just bolts. I haven't even done them up, I've just left them in there loose because it's in shear, so they shouldn't come out. So it just makes it easy. You can just pop them out when if you want to take it down. So no, that should be really handy. This was basically an old child's bed, which I've repurposed. So I basically cut the feet off a bit shorter. These come off. Unfortunately, some had already been at it with a grinder and cut the end off it. So I just repurposed those as well. Made these little inserts, squeeze them in the vise so they drops inside here. Welded on a little foot there. And drilled that out both sides. So it just, if I need to say I need to take it down, I can leave the supports up here on the ceiling, pull these pins or bolts, coach bolts, and then just pull it out of the way. There's still stuff I'm doing on the spray booth as well. I'm finding that this area here where I do all the prep work, as you can see, it's already starting to get very cluttered. So I'm going to put more hooks, shelves, bits and pieces up in here as well. But just small bits really. And the other thing I've got to do here is also cover this, because it's already getting a small amount of overspray on it. So so I need to get make some kind of box or cover to just pop over those for the filters. But yeah, you can see how efficiently or how well the filter's working. So I've only done 3 sessions in here, and you can see how dirty that filter is already. So you can see how much it's taking out. So it works well good. But anyway, let's get these sprayed up. So that's all the seat bases sprayed up with the top coat and all the brackets. So that just leaves me to say thanks for watching, guys. Till the next one, cheers for now.